Hi everyone, Steph here, and today I am going to be showing you my neutral designer bag collection. So what I'm going to do is talk through each of the bags. I won't go into huge detail on every single one. I'll just share with you my overall thoughts on the bag in general. And then make sure you stay tuned until the end of the video because I'm going to be revealing my favourite, least favourite, most used and least used bags from my neutral collection. Welcome back to all my beautiful subscribers. If you are new to this channel and love designer bags and luxury in general, then I've got a feeling you are going to love it here. So make sure you join the family, hit the subscribe button and the bell down below. One of the things that I will do for you if you are interested in purchasing any of these bags, I will link to them down below for you. Now the ones that you can no longer buy, I will probably link off to something like eBay or Vestiaire so that you can check out the pre-loved market. So the first bag we have is this amazing Chanel Deauville bag with the pearl logo. Now this colour is called Ecru and this is my largest neutral bag. So the colour is almost like a really light cream colour, and then the leather is like a light tan colour. The hardware is called champagne gold, so it almost looks gold and sometimes it looks a little bit silver. And the pearls on the front of the bag are again like a cream light colour. So I absolutely adore this bag. It's incredibly beautiful and it's arguably even better when you see this bag in real life. I purchased this in summer 2020, that's when this collection came out, and they did this bag in black on black, and they also did this Ecru version. And even though having a light coloured bag, and with this being a fabric, what's most scary about it is that it could actually absorb stains and liquids is a bit of a concern, but there was just something about this colourway that I just loved it so much more than the black. I mean, I do really like the black, but there was just something about this. It's absolutely stunning. Now for one of my favourite Chanel bags ever. This is the Chanel Business Affinity bag, and it's in like a neutral baby pink colour. It's almost nude, but I would describe it as kind of a nude blush colour. It has champagne gold hardware again, so you can tell it's gold, but sometimes it looks a bit silver in different lights. This is the large size. On the back of the bag you've got a nice big pocket there, and I like this bag because you can use it with the top handle, but I think most people, to be honest, use the Business Affinity with the long strap and use it as either a shoulder bag or as a crossbody bag. Now I just think this colour is stunning for summertime. The only thing that I would say is, because this is a light bag, same with a lot of light bags, I often wear black jeans. And I always get nervous about wearing a light colour with black jeans because of colour transfer on the bag. So in winter, when I'm wearing my darker colours and my jeans a lot more, I often won't wear these types of bags, but in summer I do think they look really, really beautiful with like a nice white summer dress. Next is this beautiful Mulberry Bayswater bag in putty, and it has, I believe this colour is called nickel, but it's silver hardware. Now, a slight confession, this isn't actually my bag, but I have had a Mulberry Bayswater in the past. A friend has given me this to sell on for her, so if you are looking to purchase a Mulberry bag, this is basically brand new. Drop me a message in the comments. And this colour is so nice. It's like a neutral, but it almost has like purpley undertones. I kind of want to describe it as maybe like a mushroomy colour. I don't know if that sounds appealing or not, but it is incredibly beautiful, and the colour is actually called putty, which is quite nice. The Mulberry is a fantastic everyday bag. Like I say, I used to have one of these bags and I used it every single day for well over a year. Really easy to get into. So much space inside of the bag there. You can, I believe, possibly just get a laptop in here, but you can also get like a notebook, iPad, things like that. My most favourite bag from Prada by a mile is the Prada double bag. If you've seen, I did a review on this particular bag recently, and I had this in a beautiful pink colour, and unfortunately I decided to sell it because I'd never used it, and then I instantly regretted that decision to sell it. So this one came up and I decided to invest. It is a different pink. So this is, I believe, called Cameo Pink, and it's very much more of a neutral, nude kind of blush pink. It's not as bright as the pink that I had originally. This one has black lining and it is a size small. I don't know what it is about this bag. I just feel like it just sits together really nicely, and a few of the other Prada bags I'm not so sure about, but I feel like this one works really well with the handles and the Prada logo on the front. And you also get a, I believe I've got it in the bag here, but you also get a detachable crossbody strap, which is one of the best things about this bag. And then you've got two compartments and your compartment in the middle of the bag. Next is my Givenchy Antigona bag. So this is the Antigona in the medium size, and I believe this colour is called taupe, and it is just the most incredible like nude colour. Similar to the Bayswater, it's got kind of like a purpley mushroomy colour undertone, but this is really beautiful, and I love teaming it with winter outfits because it helps to brighten an outfit up, but also it goes so well with summer outfits as well. So I'd really highly recommend this bag. I have this bag in black as well. I just love how structured they are, and even though the medium is quite a large bag, I just find it like the most easy bag to use. You can just throw everything that you need in there, and I actually use this surprisingly more than I thought I ever would. Now for a slightly darker neutral in my collection. This is my Saint Laurent Cassandre tote bag. This is my favourite tote bag from Saint Laurent. You can't buy this particular style anymore, but I do think you can get similar styles, and I just think it looks very simple but so glamorous, very similar to a lot of Saint Laurent bags. So it's this beautiful tote. It's a fantastic size. It's actually quite similar to the Chanel GST tote bag, especially inside of the bag. The layout is very, very similar. So you've got your two big compartments and then your zip compartment in the middle for things like your purse and your keys that you want to keep extra secure. The only thing that I would say about this bag is you kind of have to move this out the way to open it, which is fine, but then it kind of dangles, and I always get slightly concerned, and I like to be quite careful because I don't like the hardware to scratch. And then you have to be careful when you close it and make sure that it actually sticks down to the magnetic closure. But yeah, I feel like this bag just adds instant glamour to any outfit. Even now for my newest addition to my neutrals collection, as you can see, I've got a lot of beiges, pinks, and this one is quite different. So this is the Chanel 19 bag in the small size. This one is lambskin leather, and it is the 21p caramel colour. I think Chanel might call it brown, but everyone's referring to it as caramel, and it looks so incredible with the gold hardware. Or silver and gold, it's like a mixture of hardware colours there, which is really nice. I'm really glad that I got this because it's such a different colour to everything that I've already got, and it goes with winter outfits and summer outfits like so well. It goes with black, it goes with creams, it goes with whites, and I didn't think a colour like this would be maybe so versatile, but because this has got, it's almost like a terracotta, like an orange kind of undertone to it. It just looks so beautiful with so many outfits, and I absolutely love my new Chanel 19 bag. Now for another Mulberry bag. This is the Mulberry Daria bag. This is the Daria clutch bag. This is one of the best clutch bags that I've ever actually owned because of the size and the style of the bag. So normally clutches can be quite awkward, but this is made from all leather, so it's very soft and spongy, and it opens out to be this very large bag. So you can just fit so much stuff inside of one of these clutch bags. They're absolutely huge. Obviously, if you stuff it, you then can't fold it. But you know, if you've got phone, keys, purse, things inside of there, you then just kind of fold it around because it's not too structured, and it looks even better when it's got like more things inside. So now for a slightly different kind of clutch bag. This is an Alexander McQueen knuckle clutch bag. In terms of fashion designers, so I studied fashion design at college. Alexander McQueen is still to this day one of my favourite fashion designers of all time. This is definitely not for everyone. It's quite an awkward shape and it's very heavy because it's got quite a lot of metal on there. But I'll just show you close up. It's like a snake with a skull inside with your horns. And then the snake's kind of eating the skull, which is a little bit different. And this is in like an ivory colour, and I think it looks so nice with the gold hardware. Now again, you know, it's very simple. It's just kind of like a standard clutch. You can't really get like a mobile phone inside here, so it's not the most useful if you want to carry your phone in your bag. I feel like this, to be honest, is an extension of an outfit, as in it's more, I would see this more as a piece of jewellery than a practical bag. So I know I said that the business affinity was like one of my most favourite designs from Chanel, but so is the boy bag. I just love this bag, how it is quite feminine in a way, but it's also quite masculine and quite trendy. So yeah, I've always loved the boy bag. Originally I didn't, but over the years it's just grown and grown on me and I absolutely adore it. So I managed to land this little beauty. This is an old medium and I believe this colour is called 19P, which is like a grey, but it has very much like blue kind of undertones. It's almost borderline a duck egg kind of grey blue, and it has the antique gold hardware, which I don't believe, I might be wrong, but I'm sure someone said that Chanel don't do the antique gold hardware anymore on their bags. And the antique gold hardware I think is like one of the best hardware colours, because it's quite a bright but still quite a light gold, which is what this bag has, and I absolutely adore it. The one thing I will say about the boy bag, I would only ever get the old medium size, which is this size, because they're actually quite small bags. Like, it's very deceiving because you kind of see the corners here, but if you look, like the bag is not actually that wide. So by the time you've put your phone in and things like that, it's actually a super small bag. Like, when the liner that I got for this showed up, I was like, that's far too small. That is way too small to go in the boy bag. This is how small it is, guys. And I was like, no way, that's not right. That's not going to fit. It fits perfectly. Of course it does. And my final neutral bag in my collection is the Louis Vuitton Capucines MM. I've said this in a few other videos, but the colour of this bag is actually one of my favourite colours out of all my neutral bags. I don't normally do beiges, but this is like a grey beige rather than, you often see a lot of pink beige. Yeah, I just love this, and it goes so nicely with the gold hardware on there. I definitely don't think this would work with silver hardware, like it has to be gold. This is such a great bag. It smells amazing. The quality is just, it's next level to the Louis Vuitton canvas bags. And the price point is as well, unfortunately. So I've currently got this one stuffed, but you get your 2 compartments and your zipper compartment in the middle. The MM, I believe, is now the largest size that you can purchase. They did used to do a GM, but I don't believe they do that anymore. So this bag is quite large, and a lot of people choose to use this bag as a designer work bag. It is quite a heavy bag, but it's very classy, it's very elegant, and I just absolutely love it. I hope you have enjoyed my neutral designer bag collection. Now, I promised at the start of this video that I would reveal my favourite, least favourite, most used and least used bags from this collection. Now for my most used bag from my neutral collection, and it definitely has to be, by quite a long way actually, the Givenchy Antigona. Like I said, I just find this bag so easy to use because it can fit absolutely everything in. I definitely wouldn't recommend this bag to go shopping with. Like, I would never take this out with me and wear it all day, but if I'm just nipping somewhere or going to someone's house and I'm not, you know, I don't want to kind of sort through what I need to take, I just take this with me because I know I won't have to carry it too far. Say if I'm going in the car, something like that. Yeah, it just works so perfectly, and this is my most used neutral designer bag. My least used bag from this collection would be my Alexander McQueen knuckle clutch bag. Like I said, it's not very practical, but it is very beautiful, and I love Alexander McQueen's designs. I love that serpent design as well. It's very different, and I am waiting for an occasion that is probably quite dressy to take that and wear with like a killer dress and heels. I just think that bag will look absolutely perfect. So my most favourite bag from my neutral designer bag collection, this has been incredibly hard because depending on what the bag is for, I would probably pick a different bag. So if I was picking an everyday bag, I would probably go with the Chanel Deauville. I absolutely love that bag. But in terms of just everything in general, if I had to pick one, well, I haven't picked one, I've picked two actually because I just can't decide. And it would be between my Chanel 19 Caramel and my Chanel 19p Grey Boy with the gold hardware. Both very similar sizes. I feel like the boy is slightly more dressy and structured but still edgy, and I feel like 19 is a little bit more casual and just perfect for every day. So this, I'd pick this as like my best neutral everyday bag, and I would pick this as my best neutral evening bag. My least favourite would be the Mulberry Daria clutch bag, and one of the only reasons for that is, I mean, look what it's up against. It's up against Louis Vuitton, Alexander McQueen and Chanel mainly, so it never was going to stand much of a chance. But like I said, it is one of the best clutch bags that I have ever used. I just think the size of it and shape of it is incredible. But in terms of clutch bags in general, I don't really wear them anymore. I find it a bit frustrating having something in my hand, so I much prefer like a shoulder bag or a crossbody bag. So that's probably one of the reasons why it's not my favourite bag from my collection. Because you are still watching this video, I know you are a fellow designer bag addict, so I thought I would share a fun fact with you about myself. I studied fashion design at college for 2 years and I absolutely loved it. 2 of the best years of my life, most definitely. And I also think my designer bag addiction and just luxury addiction in general is probably partly because of those 2 years. Now, make sure you don't go anywhere because coming up next, the video will be here for you. I'm going to link you to one of my latest and most popular video releases, so make sure you stay tuned and watch that video.